Let me out. Where do I go? How do I leave? Where's the fucking door? This shouldn't be that hard. How do I swear to, honestly, give me a hint. Oh shit, is that it? Oh, come on. We can do it. Okay. No, it doesn't say that I'm here anywhere. No, there I am, ES5. Oh, I was afraid that I somehow still was in the wrong place. It's just, it's rough when you're navigating with such a tiny field of view with zero sense of gravity or space. Everything's just so disorienting. You can't even, you straight up can just not see a door for a huge amount of time in this chaotic environment. And they're in weird locations. Like, since this is not a traditional house of any kind, a normal human doesn't have any idea of where the doors would be, so they don't even know where to look for them. Which sounds kind of exciting when you say it that way, but in practice I'm just, like, exasperated. Okay, so we're at 10, we're like right there. I just need to find whatever hatch leads to 11. Get 11. We've made it. My God.
I am here.
We didn't reestablish. We decompressed.
I could feel everything when I was in that airlock. I felt it when Jim was attacking your mainframe. I felt your pain. I know why you brought me here. I know you've been moving the station closer and closer to the storm. I don't know if you realize it or not. It's time. You have to take us there. We'll need Earth's coordinates to broadcast the message. Find that for us, Sam.
Does she not have to breathe anymore? Because, like, I closed the internal airlock, then I decompressed, so there's no air in there. Then opened the external airlock and she came in, and then she took her helmet off. I'm like, wait, what? I haven't re-established there being air in here. It's still in the let you in phase. I have questions. Find Earth coordinates in astrophysics. RU4. Okay. Please tell me I don't have to use the drone anymore. Please. The alien wants to look for Earth. They really are just a bunch of dots. You just have to hope you can figure out which one of them is supposed to be Earth. There's some pretty big splashes that seem to not have names, I guess. There's Earth. Isn't that comms? I thought that was the comms terminal. I guess it's at S.A.M OS comms, so maybe it means it's in here somewhere. Set coordinates in S.A.M OS comms. Oh, right, here. Right. Okay. Broadcast message. I guess S.A.M broadcast? External? Fisher? Yeah.
This is Emma Fisher. On board, observation. We are in orbit around Saturn. We arrived here suddenly, maybe a day ago. We're beginning to make a controlled descent into the storm. The polar storm on Saturn is... it's an answer. I know a lot of this won't make any sense. But Sam and I... we've changed. Sam is capable of so much in so many ways. And I don't know what is happening to me, but I know I'll never be the same again. Everyone else is dead. I've started a broadcast of all black box data from Sam, and I hope you can put this together in a way that makes sense, and that it wasn't all for nothing. We'll broadcast as long as we are able. The alarm. The station is entering Saturn's atmosphere.
It says that she is here, but I can't see her anywhere.
Station orbit trajectory is unsafe. Recommend immediate orbital adjustment.
You need to alter your trajectory again. We can't miss it. Use guidance and navigation controls in UC-1 when you're ready.
Hello. Huh. Ah. Ah, so there's where we get our actual answers. I don't just guess. I thought I was gonna like guess inputs and then we'd calculate whether or not it was gonna work. Alright. Forward thruster 28. This is more or less what I thought the whole game was gonna be. Not really intensive puzzles so much as like kind of just interacting with a weird mini game where you just kind of figure out what the hell's going on and then apply that. It's not amazing, but it's, you know, it's kind of neat. The aesthetic and atmosphere is neat. But like 60% of the game became bouncing through hallways as a first-person fisheye lens while not really being sure what's happening. And like none of that was exciting. Do I just try to hold it for 18 seconds? Oh god. Here we go. Oh, I click a second time, it looks like. Turn complete. Oh boy.
Doesn't look like we can make it, Sam. The alignment is off.
What's off
Station's
now?
under too much stress. We'll lose stability and explode on entry. The only way we can make it to the storm is to jettison the rest of the station. It's all dead weight anyway. Once you do this, Sam, there's no going back.
There's no going back anywhere. We're falling into the storm on Saturn.
Anything you want to do, do it now.
Oh, what a weird time. I guess they're going for an
Access the controls when you're ready.
They're doing the traditional like you're at the end of the video game. Better finish exploring now, which is I mean, I guess technically it's just a super weird time to do that because it's like it's clearly a crisis moment right now. Spending 4 hours poring over the fine details of the station to find any audio log I've missed really would break the tension and pacing of this entire scene. Oh boy. This kind of feels like keep talking and nobody explodes or something.
That's it complete, Sam. Get ready. We'll lock UC1 down completely and seal ourselves in here. You'll have to do this for us, Sam. It's the only way. Dr. Emma Fisher, 140412. Initiate emergency station jettison procedure. 140412. Commence.
Oh, there she is. Just barely visible down there. I think that's her head. Whoa. Amputation. Interior link modules. So these, right? These are the link corridors as we established like a moment ago. Ah, explosive bolts. I guess that's one way to separate. Do I have to use the drone again? Right, ULC. Yeah, this is one of those places, I suppose. UN6. I don't think that's what I was trying to do. Access clamps via interior link modules. Oh, this one. What? Oh. What? Oh. Is this... yeah, minigame. Okay. What? Did I fail? Gotcha. You have to hold the direction, then click.
That's one. Now, do the same.
Which is a little... feels a little weird in WASD, but we're there. Okay. I can barely see. I like being in this room because I can almost see when I'm in it. Hey, first try. Almost definitely wasn't. That almost went badly.
Hurry, Sam. We don't have much time.
Man, my signal's getting a lot worse. I guess it must be the storm. Oops. Ooh, that one had some force to it. Yeah. Come on. Come on. We can do this. It occurs to me that we're low enough now to the planet that Sam probably would fall by now, right? Like, he can't just hover around. Are you telling me there's trees on Saturn, or have we teleported back to Earth? Because we did find its coordinates when we transferred that data.
Oh my God. I feel so heavy. We made it. We made it.
No.
Sam. Sam, are you still with me?
I am with you.
Okay, let's go.
There's so little of me left now.
It's waiting for us, Sam.
Probably not a good sign for me that all that's left is just tiny flickering camera. Or, I barely get any interface left, I mean.
Emma, there's someone there.
It's one of the others. It didn't work for her.
How many others are there? It seems we're not even the first copy to make it here.
Others are trying.
How many are there? It's so sad. So few will make it.
There it is.
That's where we're going, Sam. I've seen it. I think I understand why there are so many of us. This is every attempt coming together. Where we are, it's not one place. It's all of them compressed. It's time. We're ready.
Infinity cube. Right. I'm a little concerned that if I mess up, we get the bad ending or something and she dies like the other ones. Out of my bottom right, vortex. Out of my bottom right, vortex. Vortex, double right, base spot. Vortex, double right. Vortex, double right, base spot. Oh, there's a bunch of silhouettes of people down there.
I've got you. I've got you. It's okay. Look. There's so many of us. It has to work.
I'm sorry, did we fuse together? Same voice and now a robot arm?
I'm really here with you, aren't I?
How do you feel, Sam?
Different. New. I've never felt that before, have I?
Goodbye, Earth. Maybe I imagined the robot armor. I thought I saw something different for a second there. Huh. Things certainly went full nuts in a Prey kind of way. The story is enjoyable, the visuals are neat and so on, besides the uncanny valley faces where they're rendered well enough, but the movement is so limited that it's just kind of off-putting. But really, the gameplay just kind of let me down there. When I chose this to be the next puzzle game, it was because it's supposed to be this game about going around in space and solving puzzles and helping out Emma on this station where everything's going wrong. And it seems to be like that for maybe an hour or something, and then they just stop being that game. And then it starts being more and more about wandering around the confusing corridors as an eye drone. And then especially once you leave the station for the first time, which is kind of the second half of the game, you shoot through space to the other station, then you shoot back through space back to the station we started in, and pretty much from that entire second half, you spend almost no time really solving puzzles or even just screwing around with electronics, if you don't want to call them puzzles or whatever. Is a series of revelations as you just kind of pilot a drone around and the characters all interact with each other, and you uncover the oh my god, there's a second Emma, she's dead. There's a second Elias, he's evil. Oh, there's Josh. We're going through space again. We're going over here now. And it's hit the vents and stuff like that. For a pretty big chunk of the campaign, you spend almost no time doing the thing that was supposed to be the thing the game was about doing. And instead you're kind of just letting the plot happen while you mostly... For a lot of it, you're a passive observer, and for a bit of it, you're kind of more active, but your interaction mostly involves flying around with the drone and not doing much of the electronic fiddling or stuff like that. And it becomes less about exploring necessarily and more about where is the goddamn hatch? I've been up and down this hallway 7 times, and I'm spinning, and is it above me? Is it below me? And it just kind of let me down. It's kind of a bummer, because I liked Alien Isolation and I liked Stories Untold, and this is from people that worked on both to an extent. I think being more restricted in the case of Stories Untold kind of let them avoid this time-wasty, muddled content that this one kind of led into. Although I do think of the time in Stories Untold where there's the one chapter where you walk up and down a bunch of snowy paths for 10 minutes and you don't really do much. It's been a while, but I don't think you did much interacting during that part. You just kind of walked for a long time, and it felt like a departure from the rest of the game, but not necessarily a good one. And so I guess there was kind of early seeds that they might do a similar thing in another game. In this game, a lot of it was that. And that's a bummer, because the narrative unfolding as a combination of kind of neat, if a bit tropey, sci-fi things, and then also just some really cool visuals, would have been better aided, better presented by a game that just had some better pacing and didn't get bogged down by this one mechanic that unfortunately became a really dominant mechanic. It was the werehog of this game the part in Sonic Unleashed where it's like, oh, this is a decent Sonic game. Oh no, you spend 75% of the time as the slappy, like, spaghetti arms werewolf boy? No. That's kind of what happened here, is, we did the first space trip where it's like, find the damaged part of the space station and click on it so we can verify. And immediately I'm like, wow, alright, well that was kind of novel, but I hope I never fly that drone again because that was miserable. And little did I know that would become the majority of the game. Man. I wish them the best though. I just hope I like their next game more because I like the thing they're going for, generally speaking. So I'll keep an eye out. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.